Okay. So, I sort of wanted to just like rant a little bit today. So, if you've been following my pages, then you know that I'm blind in my left eye. Um, so this supposedly okay, all right, it's crazy story time. So, I was dating this guy, and I had a dream that he stuck something in my eye. And the very next day after I'd had that dream, um, I ended up with this weird thing that happened to my eye. So I go to the doctor, and the doctor was just weird to begin with. But so anyway, after three more doctors, I finally got down, and he says, "No, you were not dreaming. Your boyfriend did this to you, and it was glue that he put in your eye." And I was like, okay. So we were no longer seeing each other by the time I got to that doctor to have that discussion. But, it was just shocking because the guy that he was sort of a douche. He really was. He was an extra special kind of a douche. He broke up with me in a text message. You know, how bright can you be? But anyway, so years go by, and all of a sudden it starts getting really, really bad back in December of 2018. So I decided, okay, what the hell? Let's go to another doctor and try to figure out because this really hurts now. So I went to this other doctor, and he's like, well, no, there's no evidence of any kind of this looks like a disease of some kind, that this is a lesion on your eye, and we can totally fix this. So I started thinking about it, and I was just like, well, what if this whole time my ex hadn't actually done something to me, and it totally changed it really totally changed my storyline, like my own personal storyline. And I started thinking about, you know, how many of these storylines that we have that we buy into. So, anyway, I went to the doctor again today, and it was supposed to be for my consultation. Hey, everybody. It was supposed to be for my corneal replacement surgery consultation. And we ended up not doing that today. They just checked it, and they said, that my vision's doing better and everything. But I'm supposed to go back next week. And I had freaked myself out so bad that I can, yes, they can. Yes, absolutely. Like false memories, things. You can implant memories. It was just I know I was dreaming. And I told the doctor, I was like, yo, I dreamt that this happened. And he was like, you weren't dreaming. Like, an actual MD told me this. And I was just like, so for the next like 5 years, 6 years of blindness, I'm walking around with this, this storyline that this doctor gave me. And we don't really know for sure that any of that was true. So now I'm getting it all fixed and everything, and I'm just like, dude, I'm scaring the crap out of myself because, oh my God, I went on YouTube and I watched the corneal replacement surgery. Oh my God, they have this tool and it holds your eye open like this while they like poke lasers and shit, cut your eye open and remove stuff. And I was like, right, and but I've scared the living crap out of myself watching YouTube. And I'm sitting here watching these stupid YouTube videos Nick! Watching these YouTube videos going, oh my God, this is what they're going to do to my face, you know? And so I was so upset by the time I got to the doctor's office. My stomach is gurgling. Like, dude, we need to get through this doctor's appointment super fast so I can go and use the bathroom. I finally, and then my stomach calmed down, so I was cool leaving and everything. And, I got over to what did you, I got over to the grocery store and it starts acting up again. Of course, I go into the bathroom and this poor little girl is talking to her mom about the crazy lady with the explosive intestines in the in the stall next to them. And I'm like, dude, this is my life. This is my life, Yeah. And I realized most of that is just like, it's stuff that's all in your head. A lot of the mental health stuff that we deal with is really just, things that we've manufactured. Either we're watching these stupid movies and we're just like taking them to heart, or like YouTube videos or something, and just totally taking it in, and internalizing it rather than just saying, okay, this is what's actually happening, and it was a good reminder today that no. Right? Exactly. So, but it was just a good reminder today that, that just to get in control of your own mind and not allow all these outside things going on to really trip you up or make you feel like you're not good enough, you're not stable enough, you're somehow not enough overall. And our mental health really has a way of doing that, just kind of taking over. And it's like there's like this little kid that that obnoxious kid that you just want to slap the crap out of at the grocery store because he's all up in the business. He's pulling stuff off the shelves. I swear to God, that kid exists in our minds. And this kid is going crazy in down the aisles and pulling shit off. It's like stuff that you haven't thought about for 20 years all of a sudden comes out because that kid pulled it off of the freaking shelf. It was fine on the shelf. It was fine right where it was at. That little kid comes through and yanks it off the shelf because, oh, you're scared? You're irritated? You're something? And it starts, hey, let's think about this other thing that you're kind of bothered by. Oh, here's 20 other things, by the way. All of a sudden I start seeing all these comments on my posts that I thought I got rid of these guys. Like, seriously, the will you marry me posts and, comments and all of that. I thought I got rid of these guys, but they suddenly surfaced, and it's like every little thing that could possibly irritate you, comes up. I mean, it's been a beautiful 85 degrees today. I was impressed. I went outside and it was 85 degrees in Stockton. And it's been 106 degrees over the last couple of weeks, So, I mean, it was a relatively perfect day, but my mental health just sort of took over and was like, yo, no, everything has gone wrong, and no, it hasn't. It was like 85 degrees outside. I mean, I got the very first parkings, but like somebody was pulling out as I was pulling in. I didn't have to wait. Yeah, it was just, it's been a pretty great day, honestly. I got scheduled for this tire. I had an issue with my tire that I've been trying to schedule for 2.5 weeks. It got scheduled today. So, I mean, overall, the day itself was pretty amazing. But, your mental health, it really does. It like messes with you. So, but that's all I had for today. I'll probably be back sometime this weekend. I'm going to try to do this a little more often. Um, I've lost a little bit of my following, but we'll try to start over. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna try to do this a little more often. I've started up a new group with this guy Michael Hoffman from Thrive Fitness in New York City, for mental health awareness and just healthy food choices and whatnot. I'm really excited about that. I was super surprised he agreed. To be honest, I was like, well, take a shot in the dark and going ahead and, ask this guy if he'll help out. And he was all jumped on board. So, I've got a couple of people from here already trying to follow us. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll be back sometime this weekend. So I'll see everybody later. Bye.